Welcome back to GM Radio. This is Unfiltered with your boy Jay Skyline.
And James over here.
And you know what time it is. It's Who and What Wednesday. And we got a special guest in here today. We got the homie Reppa Senta here.
Yes, sir.
And real quick, I always like to let the guests, let the people know where you're from real quick.
Well, I'm from Los Angeles, California, South Central. You know, did moved around to California, but originally from Los Angeles.
Cool. So I hope you've liked the city and hope people have been hospitable to you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's
Pittsburgh
first
is
and
dope,
foremost.
man. Pittsburgh a dope city. It ain't as cold as everybody told me it was. They was like, man, you getting off the plane, you gonna get a cold in like 20 minutes. My boy gonna kill me because I left my jacket, everything. It was like 100 degrees in Los Angeles, and ran to the airport late and left my jacket in the car. But thanks God, Pittsburgh was cool to me. The weather was cool.
You came in time, my brother. Like honestly, since I've been since a teenager, winter don't hit until like mid-January.
Okay.
January to March, don't be here.
Well, we don't get a winter in Los
We
Angeles.
get special weeks of random cold days, and we'll get like a nice week of hot days.
Okay.
So you get with the Pittsburgh. You got on the Pittsburgh Happy Week or something.
Oh, that's cool. Then that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, cause we don't get winter, we don't get fall, we don't get none of that in LA. Like so far, it rained probably like 2 hours in like months.
Oh, no, it rains every day. Yeah. That's something like
Yeah,
it rains every day.
yeah, but it's been cool. You know what I'm saying? Pittsburgh weather been straight. I had my thermos on and I've been cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's do it.
So, how could you say that LA's molded you as an artist and like made you different than the average artist that would be out here today?
Well, how it molded me as an artist, it taught me. The game taught. It teaches. I've been in the game for at least about 18 years professionally. We all like music as kids, and it start off as kids and stuff like that. But it showed me the way. It showed me who's real, what's fake. What to deal with, what not to deal with, what directions to go, what directions not to go. So it, just like life, when you do anything repetitiously, what I'm saying, you learn and mold from it. So, the game, it taught me a lot,
What's it? Being in Pittsburgh? Does it seem like it's a lot different? How long you been here for? About
a week.
Just about a week.
Yeah.
So has it just compared to the two? You think you got a chance to listen to some music out here?
Yeah, I've been listening to, different music, different radio stations. But I'm a Cali dude, so we've been riding with E40 since I've been here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with my boy. You know what I'm saying? He's out here from Los Angeles also. So, we ride with E40 in the radio. It took us a couple days to learn to get the radio in the car for my music. And, we just been bumping my music. But I've been hearing, here and there, Pittsburgh, music. And it's dope. Music is dope no matter who, what genre it is, where it comes from, it's dope. It feeds the soul. So, yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, we do a lot of music, but we're also a big sports show. So, are you into sports?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
What would you say is your favorite sport?
Football. I coach football too, so
you coach? What
yeah.
football you
And the funny thing is, I'm a 49er, but I coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers for Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny. I put up on my Instagram and on my Facebook that I was coming to Pittsburgh, and the guy that I coached with a couple years ago, he put up our Super Bowl trophy with me holding out with all my Pittsburgh Steelers stuff on. So it's I'm a Steeler at heart. So I'm a Niner, but I'm a Steeler at heart.
Bad for you on the Niners side.
Oh, come on,
I'm a
man.
Rams.
Let's not start no fights in here, man. I got the whole crew sitting outside waiting on you outside, man. Don't do that, Don't do that. Don't do that.
But I say, man, you only like a half hour away from Aaron Donald's crib.
Oh, yeah, see? There you go.
Yo, we go. All right, we
Yeah.
done with that. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
on the other side, I'm also a Lakers fan. Like
Yeah.
I'm mixed. Like I'm a Rams fan, a Lakers fan, and the rest of the sports are Pittsburgh sports.
Yeah, see, I'm a Clipper fan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I've been hurt, and I ain't changing. You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
You don't.
This is good because I've been hearing the news that the boy over in Toronto that don't talk that I'm forgetting the name of right now, Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard apparently is leaning towards the Clippers over the Lakers right now next year.
Yeah, he that'd be a dope fit for us. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers is we always rebuilding every year. That's how we look at it. We rebuild every year. You know, we always get to that. Like, yeah, we this is our year. That's every year for us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get one of those. You know, so. But yeah, I love, I like the Lakers because I'm an LA guy, if it's Los Angeles, if it's West Coast, even like I can't stand the Raiders, you know what I'm saying? But if they're in the tip top, sorry, but if they're in the tip top, you know what I'm saying? Like if the couple years when the Raiders was at the Super Bowl, I was like, oh, I gotta go for the Raiders because I'm a Cali guy, but. When they lost, I was like, yes, because I did not want to keep hearing Raider Nation, Raider Nation. That's always on our radio, man, for the ever. But I'm glad the Rams came, and then down in Los Angeles, and then we got the Chargers also.
So you're from LA?
Yeah.
I'm not, but I've been calling them the Orange County Chargers.
Yeah, they still Los Angeles because once that stadium come, they'll be in Inglewood with the Rams too. So, but right now they're just flip flopping where they got to go and things got to happen. And that stadium is being built fast, so it'll be here I think 2019.
I'm gonna be broke for like a year because I'm getting out there for them games after that stadium.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I'm a mortgage life for like 2 months to get out to LA for like a week just for a game.
Yeah.
But on the other note of this past 2 years, the Dodgers have made the World Series, haven't been able to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
How's that been kicking? I mean, it's weird because I'm the type of person to tell people like, man, the Buffalo Bills get one of them Super Bowls. We consider them one of the greatest teams of all time for going 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Dodgers back-to-back losses in the World Series. I still look at it as they've been to the World Series back-to-back years.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You can't look at that so badly.
Yeah, definitely. Well, with the Dodgers, the whole city run with the Dodgers. Sorry, I'm an angel. I just seem like I just go to all the off teams.
That was just a good team. Right now.
I just like sports. You know what I'm saying? We got soccer teams out there. We go to the soccer games, and we got the LA Galaxies. We do all that. I got kids, man, so I take them to all these things. You know what I'm saying? These games and these, programs, because.
I do have to say the one thing, I am forgetting his name, but as an Angels fan, y'all might have legitimately the best player in Major League Baseball, but he doesn't speak, so I don't think he gets the credit of being as talented as he is. And again, the other thing is he's not somebody who's going to get on headlines. He's not trying to be like loud or seen, but the man's a monster. I'm forgetting his name at the moment.
He go ahead and do his work.
Trout. Like I said, is a monster, but again, he's a quiet superstar.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having the quiet superstar instead of the Dodgers, who has like Puig, who's, Puig?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. You don't always have to be that front runner. You just go and do your work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did years of not being the one. You know what I'm saying? I always played my role. If anybody that know rep, they know he play his role. You know what I'm saying? And everything comes full circle, so you don't have to be that one like, hey, yeah, look at me all the time. You know what I'm saying? You could still be the man and not even say a word. You let your work speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I am. I let my work speak for itself. So, it's okay to not be in the forefront and not be the front runner, or, even if you are the front runner, you can be humble. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, you humble, and I know you want to let your work speak for yourself, but right now I want you to speak for your work a little bit.
Okay.
Let people know about the single where Representative featuring. I'm gonna let you pronounce the name.
S-Class.
S-Class.
S-Classics. Yeah.
Oh no, I would have tried to sound it straight out. It would have been
S-Classics. Yeah. Well, my single, High Speed, it comes from an EDM production.
Okay.
Me and my guy S-Class, he's a dope producer. He produced for everybody. E40, Ludacris. We just got a song on Ice Cube, Fabulous, Dub C, Eve. We did a lot of TV shows, a lot of movies, Austin Powers, where, S production is out there. Like, a lot of people don't know who this cat is, but they know his music,
okay.
But I follow his direction. You know what I'm saying? My producer, he's just like, hey, rap, we need to do this. One crazy story about him, um, and he got me on this. He gave me a song, a beat, and he had gave it to somebody else, and they had put it on a mixtape. And I was like, hey, that person, song, you gave them that song on the mixtape. He said, dude, now, let me ask you something. Do you care about a mixtape or you want to tour the world? And that kind of put me in perspective, where I need to be. It's like, we ain't talking about no mixtape. You know what I'm saying? We talk about world music. So he's been having me do world music. So that's kind of where the EDM pop stuff come from. And it just fit, it just fit like a glove, where I did my homework on a lot of EDM music, because we kind of fell into the song. I liked the beat, and I was just like, oh, give me that beat. And then, I went to write to it, and once I wrote the lyrics, he came with the hook, and it's night and day right there. You know what I'm saying? It just was, here we are pushing it. Here I am in Pittsburgh talking about it, and it just came from an idea, hey, let's try it.
I think a lot of people don't notice that a lot of artists that like in the rap world or even R&B world that we think have fallen off, they haven't fallen off. They've went to the EDM side.
Yeah.
I would say the Flow Riders, Neo. Neo's huge in Europe now because he's doing more singing over EDM beats.
Shout out to Neo.
Neo, Pusha T. People on like that the Arby's joint where it's like dun 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 dun. That's a EDM song that happens to have Pusha T on it.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of the artists that people are like, well, we don't know where they're making their money because they're out here. They're appealing to Europe. They're appealing to Asia. You're right. Like it's a marketplace that I respect when artists are going there and getting their paper that way.
Yeah, and I'm doing my record, the EDM record is going to be called Passport Ready. And the ideology behind that is, the music, like I said, is world music. So, I'm getting ready to go do this world music. So it's passport ready. So everything that I'm pretty much talking about is either getting up out of here to, go do music there and, overseas and, bring these overseas type of music to Los Angeles. Like I was, talking to my man and telling him that, I'm a street dude. I'm from the streets of Los Angeles, South Central Los Angeles, 121st, Ace Boy. You know what I'm saying? And I just do the EDM, the pop music. I don't curse in the music. Just keep it, copacetic, and pushing.
That makes you special because a lot of dudes from the street don't. And I talk a lot of this because I'm around a lot of artists in Pittsburgh that just don't. They're gonna rap about the trap lifestyle, the bricks they flip, the hoes they fucking, and I can't even. Some of these dudes, I can't even talk to them like, hey man, you just gotta do a song for the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Do something for that. And they're like, no man, we gotta keep it 100 to the streets, 100% of the time. It's like that's cool, but nobody really wants to play that on the radio, bro.
Yeah.
And like you might turn into the next Yo Gotti or something. And that's cool. But like if you want to be, like I said, where you're trying to go, where I think you're doing, but you've made the decision, you're going further than that. I
yes,
respect that.
Definitely.
And it's like, yeah, you could be the king of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be the king of Pittsburgh. You want to be traveling the world. You want everybody to know what you're doing.
And that's what a lot of people do. They put themselves in boxes. You know what I'm saying? So if I drop, this, I can't do nothing outside of that. I look at where I can drop a street song, I can drop a pop song, and I can drop something that fit in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll work all across the board. We do things as artists that, we try to make ourselves look a certain way, but people don't understand that you can look a certain way and still do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I came up with the concept to keep it street, just to keep my street edge to it. Because I can easily, as a wordsmith, you can say whatever you want, so I can easily just say, I can go kill you, or I could say, I can go make this money and I don't even have to see you.
I feel like, you being from LA, I think, and I know he's not from LA, but he's a West Coast legend. A person that's kept that is Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop, from what I understand, Snoop can still go home, but we also know that he's on TV with Martha Stewart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And that's a good role model for, people to look at, because his demographics is so spread across the board. Like you say, he can go, do a hood show. Like right now, Snoop has a play about his life,
Right.
in Los Angeles. So his his demographics is crazy. Snoop is a good dude. He has passion for these kids, and that's why I kind of like stuck with him in the football stuff.
Right.
When the program was going, well, it's still going. I just kind of took a year off, and left it, for what it is. But I got players that's looking like, coach, and what we doing? Let's go. Like we need this, But you got to be able to do that. You got to be able to switch up. You got to, especially when you are dealing with eyes and ears that's following you. You know what I'm saying? That look up to you. You got to be able to show that positive at the same time, stand firm on what you stand on. So I think that's what Snoop kind of did. Like you say, he go back to Long Beach, and then he'll leave Long Beach and go, right to the set and do the Joker's Wild.
Right.
Imagine Snoop on the Joker's Wild. If I would have told you that 20 years ago, Snoop Dogg would be on the Joker's Wild, you'd look at me like I'm stupid.
Like I'm only gonna say, he get out this trial first.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's important, to be able to, market yourself to do things that challenge you. It challenges your, who you are. So doing this EDM music, it challenges me, because it's like I can go and rap to any hip hop beat and this and that and make a hip hop song, but to actually do something that I totally don't understand and then still come out on top or still come out where people like, okay, like there's something there.
And you're also, in some sense, the minority in the genre, probably where you go.
Oh, definitely. It's I mean, that's when my guy, his name is DK No Deal. He's the one that got me on this EDM stuff. We were in the studio and we recorded this song, and he was like, "Stop everything." I'm like, "Huh?" He's like, "If you ain't doing music like this, it ain't no song. Don't do it." And it's just that simple. It was just that simple. If it's not like this, don't do it.
How long ago was the switch up?
Not even a year.
Oh, wow.
It's not even a year ago, Like High Speed it was the first one, and I recorded that maybe, no, it had to be like, it's been about a year.
Okay.
It's been about a year. Yeah, it's been about a year because I think I did it in like October of 17.
Okay.
And it's been the push that we've been on. We've been pushing since then. And I got other crazier songs coming. Like I got a song called Dominatrix that's coming. That's something that you really don't see. And it's a thug's first experience with a dominatrix. Me as a predator to women, I see a girl, I got to go say hi. I got to say this. Oh, no, I can't let this pass me. You know what I'm saying? So me being a predator, it led me to a point where, hey, how you doing? Ended up getting burnt with hot candle wax. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's fun. It's fun music. You know what I'm saying? Is like hip hop is so. It seemed like you got to be so much in hip hop, you almost lose the fun. So you got to do so much stuff, you almost lose the fun. And when you do this, it's just fun from the gate. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun from the gate.
I know. I mean, I understand that. I personally listen to certain artists where people are like, "Why do you listen to them?" I'm like, because they seem to still be having fun.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, certain artists still seem to be having fun. I'm not saying the lyrical content is taken down. Like the example I can use is I listen to Lil Dicky sometimes. Like dude's having fun.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not mad that he's a white Jewish dude. He seems like he's having fun. I can deal with that when I watch a music video.
Yeah, definitely. And one of my favorite songs right now is the Lil Dicky and Chris Brown song, like where I switch bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope concept. See, me myself, I'm a conceptual song, writer. I write concepts. That's how I even ended up with the Dominatrix song. Oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm a predator. I'm a pray for her. I need that. And then she gonna she gonna turn the tables on me, and she's gonna, torture me, in the song. And I think a lot of people, it's still, a dance track. So, it's the EDM pop world is dope because you can go anywhere you want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like, oh, well, here this dude is with this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, okay, wait, that already the idea of it. You know, so doing concept songs is what I like. So when you do stuff like that, it's dope.
So who is the biggest influences? I mean, you said E40 was one of the big ones.
Yeah, well, Ice Cube probably like my biggest influence. When I started writing uh, music as a kid, I would take words Ice Cube would say, then words somebody else would say, and then words somebody else would say, and then I would make my whole rap from that. But just to see the steps that Ice Cube made, you know what I'm saying, from going from like I'm not gonna do this for you and you gonna make all the money and I don't get to eat nothing. Like that don't make no sense to me. So I liked his business sense, just the business side of what Cube did, for the game, just the business side and what he continues to do. So Ice Cube probably like one of my biggest, influences, and I got a lot of different like East Coast cats like Tretch from Naughty by Nature, DJ Quick. I got a show with DJ Quick in a couple weeks on the 17th at the Compton's Ball. See, so it's different, demographics that I do.
I like DJ Quick a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people don't show him the
yeah,
prominence or
he don't.
attention.
Quick he's an amazing songwriter and producer. A lot of people when I was a kid and DJ Quick came out, I was in high school, and it was like, whoa, who is this dude? We definitely gotta. He was definitely one that he was gangster, he was street, his music. But then when you see Quick, it's like, is this the same dude that's doing that? You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the like type of influences that I seen and that I've been around and that I grew up from. And so when it comes to this pop stuff, people like Nelly, you know what I'm saying, who always took me up under his wing every time he was around me, and he kind of taught me, different things. Like one of the things he told me, he was like, man, never quit. I don't care. Never quit, because that next day, the day you quit, that next day could be your big break.
And,
You understand?
and I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
And Nelly, like we said, has branched out into some things. Nelly got me to go to a country concert because he was billed with the country people.
Yeah.
like, and I feel like if you've reached that appeal where you can get somebody to be like, well, I'm a fan of his, but I'm still go sit through these other acts of music that I do not listen to. Then you've gotten something.
And the crazy thing when you do stuff like that, you learn. Like it's not that I don't listen to it. It's like I didn't understand it, but you can hear. I went to a whole rock concert, not a whole country concert, and it was crazy. The vibe of it. The vibe of country music. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole. It wasn't, and they going just as crazy as the hip hop fans was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, wow. Like. They really know it is, and they know they just like you go to a Beyonce song, you gonna sing word for word what they saying, her and Jay-Z or whatever, and it was like it was different, you know what I'm saying? So it was cool. It was country is not a bad genre, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to the lyrics of country.
Yeah,
listen to the lyrics.
It's
of
the
it.
same thing as
like Travis Porter, "Make It Rain." Outside of the fact that like I don't think I've ever heard a country song straight up talk about strippers. Everything else they talking about their car. They talking about the woman that they either love or they cannot get, and they talking about the alcohol they drinking. That is it. Like I said, outside of the fact that I don't think I've ever heard them talk about straight up throwing monies on strippers, that's literally it. If you go down to the base of what people think of the basic parts of our music, the things I just said, not like I'm sure there's country music that gets introspective. Like if you want to go listen to Kendrick or J. Cole, but if you're going to like Travis Porter's, the Migos of the world. Most country songs sound just like that if you just listen to lyrics.
Definitely, and that's how Nelly transpired because he was already on country. It was like he called himself a country boy. So once he started tapping into what they were doing, he started bringing artists over from country to his music, and it really just skyrocketed because it all works together. Music is universal. You got a song like Red Red Wine. that's been sung in probably 800 million different languages. You know what I'm saying? That and it has the same concept. You already know what they saying on the red wine. You already know what they say. No matter what language they saying it in, you already know what they saying. So music is universal, and if you can do your universal, if you can get on the universal level, if you can tap into your universal level within you, it's nothing that can be stopped. It's like no matter how many people say I don't like it, no matter how many people say, because just as many people that don't like it is gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just do you. That's what it comes down to. What's inside of you, and you push that out.
Well, we about to get real universal on you right now.
Okay.
We can still ask. We can ask the questions while we doing this.
Okay. All right. We'll switch it over. We gotta switch over. We do this. Today's Who and What Wednesday. All right, or you could just say Who and What, and we do Who and What. Who is Representa? What is?
Here we go.
We got some candy here.
They call it candy. Where they at?
I got this at a local Spanish market. Elotes.
Oh yeah.
And it's hey, had these before?
Yeah, of course. I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay,
That's
I'm
South
just like,
Central.
okay, so yeah,
Los Angeles. That's Mexico, man. If y'all don't know, Los Angeles is Mexico. No matter what these people telling y'all, that's Mexico.
This is something you might have had before.
Yeah,
these are the ones
definitely.
The corn chili ones.
Yeah.
And this one, I got this at a local
If you had this
market.
before, then you've just been traveling.
Yeah, this is chirpy. It is. I don't know how to describe it, but it's yak milk, lime, buttermilk, and lemon. So it's just kind of like a chew. So it's kind of hard, but
Kinda.
We'll get passed around. Everybody's gonna try some. It goes around. So don't think like you're not. There's some people back here. Everyone gets to try.
I always tell y'all, if you at home, that's fine. I want the views. If you in this room, you eat what I eat. I'm not your monkey.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, we'll keep it going with the discussion. What do you want to start with off? We usually let you pick.
All right, let's go with the hard one first. Let's go with what, since we doing things that we haven't done before. Let's go with what I haven't done before, because the elotes, we got those all day.
Okay, well, no, a few.
Those are on the ice cream trucks out back in Cali.
We
You
had
know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
flavor 3 weeks ago that was like chicken.
Oh, yes, yeah, I never tasted flavors.
It tasted like orange chicken. Like not orange chicken like Chinese food, like a orange flavored chicken. Like somebody actually been squeezing oranges on chicken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be good.
I don't know. We ain't got no money at more of those, but.
Oh, all right, we just passed.
I'm gonna need that back because I didn't get any at all.
We all
talking
gotta
about
try.
music, like performance-wise. I mean, where is maybe like who do you want to perform with, or what genres, or do you want to keep it twisted up? Like, I mean, like we were just talking how Nelly's would work with.
Well, I want to, with me, right now, the artist who I want to work with or perform with is probably Flo Rida and Pitbull. I think, like I said, I got different demographics of music that I'm trying with this pop music. I got a Spanish song right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where I rap in English and Spanish.
Okay.
And then the hook is straight Spanish. The Dominatrix song, it has a French singer on it. And she sings in 8 different languages.
Okay.
And one of her 4-bar bridge that she does, she do it in French. Pretty much where she's telling me in French she's going to torture me, and I'm going to like it. Yeah. Pretty much what a dominatrix would tell you. So when it comes to who I want to work with, I would like to do some Flow Riders or some Pitbull, more Pitbull, because I like, I like his style, and he's more of my style. See, right now I'm just here, I do the suits with the tie, you know what I'm saying, with the vest without the jacket. I do a whole suit without the jacket, and then I have my baseball cap on. So that's kind of my look for what I do when I do the pop music, and that's where Pitbull is. Pitbull go stand on stage with a full suit on, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of stuff that I like.
See, I think, and I respect that. Pitbull, let's get this out there.
Sorry,
let's try this real quick.
I don't think you're gonna be able to chew on this.
Wait, that wasn't. He said a chew. This is not a chew. This is a. This is a weapon. I'm a felon. I can't have stuff like this, man. They tell me I have Man, for real.
All right, we'll just suck on it. Don't chew on it just yet. Don't break your teeth.
No, so just suck on it.
I don't know. We'll just go for it.
Dude, this ain't food.
At all, bro. Come on, man. You sure this is food?
This is not food. Did you put that in your mouth?
Man, he gave us some wood chips, bro.
Not food.
Unless this is supposed to be cooked down. I'm sorry. I'm chewing on it.
It's chewing?
No, that ain't food, bro. I'm sorry. There ain't no taste either. I can give y'all. I can tell. Like we can do our original thing and tell y'all what it tastes like. There ain't no taste. It
I
tastes
can't
like,
even bite it.
This tastes like plastic or something, bro. Real shit. I apologize.
I thought it was a door stopper. Like you know how your table is uneven. You gotta stick that
like
one.
wood. That tastes like straight
You have to
wood.
throw it on the
leg. You had to stick that joint under the leg. Yeah, that's not no food. Yeah, man. What is that? They actually sell people this type of
You know,
stuff.
that tastes like a Lincoln log, bro.
Man. Yeah, this is don't do this. We're not doing this. I mean, unless you need some table legs.
Apparently, a wood chip has 20 calories.
Yeah.
Because it has nutritional value on the
Because hey, this have table. If you want to put, if your table is rocking and you can't play every time you put the dominoes down, they slide down the other side of the table. This is what you use right here. This is exactly what they meant for. It's not meant for eating.
What's amazing is,
Hey, don't let Who, What, Where, When, and Why radio show talk you into it like they just talked me into eating those table stands. What they call them, table cues. Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, that was.
you still have it in your
I
mouth.
wanted to see if something changed. I was trying to roll.
Hey,
It's like a smoky.
hey, and the
It's
only,
wood.
and it's funny, the only guy that was able to eat it. We not gonna go there.
Did you actually swallow it?
A
Yeah.
little piece. There's a little, you see a little broken piece.
I heard him crunch it. He crunched it. Yeah, I heard the crunch of it. He was. Yeah, son, that ain't even for man. You better not give your pit bull that. Your pit bull gonna bite you. Man, for real. Like, man.
I feel like you put that in with your charcoal.
Like, yeah, like
you get
yeah.
some flavor, but that's not supposed to be eaten.
Yeah, I don't think
I don't know.
I don't think a body is supposed to be consumed by what's it called?
That shit's gonna. If you eat this, it will cut. Your shit will hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I imagine. You swallow this, man. This thing's coming out the exact same way you swallowed it.
Man, for real, it's not gonna even your immune system is not even gonna break that down, bro. That's coming out. That's coming out scratching. You scratch. Hey, all right, we could deal with the YOLO things. We with those Los
Who's
Angeles.
gonna be the one? Oh, those are your favorites? Oh.
Yeah.
We got the other one, the mango ones?
Oh yeah. So man, y'all gotta be careful with these cats here, man. They. Okay, we're gonna try this one now.
All right. These are some. We had the other one before. No, this is
He was
mango.
scared as hell.
This is the corn. These are the corn chili ones.
The corn chili ones.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with corn. We're gonna see what corn chili tastes like.
Don't smell good.
Oh no, that's what it is.
All right.
That's salty as shit.
Man, that's it.
Yeah.
It has this.
Now,
like,
hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
that one was a makeup. I give y'all credit for the makeup. Y'all made that one up from the wood, from the
Goddamn,
table
I'm
pigs.
sorry. Oh shit. I thought these
Yeah,
were
we grew up on this is California right here. Like seriously, this is California right here. Like,
This is
you,
like the sweetest and saltiest thing I've
yeah,
ever
ever. You know you get your kids at the ice cream truck and be like, yeah, I want one of those. Like these are they got, I guess the squeeze thing where whatever the chili stuff around it, they got the little push thing where you can just squeeze only the chili of it out. Like whatever the stuff is that's on it, you know what I'm saying? So like we're used to these right here. This is California right here. So
I wish we had
Never
chicken.
had-
We have like the exact same people make a chicken flavor one of these. I wish we had that this week.
yeah, I would like to taste the chicken one. I ain't
Again,
gonna
I
lie.
actually think the chicken one tasted better.
Yeah, I would like to taste
the
the
chicken
chicken.
one?
Oh, that's the chicken one.
Is that,
It
Oh.
doesn't have chicken in it at all. There's no.
And it's shaped like a chicken,
It's a
y'all.
little chicken. Now this is when we were
It's shaped like a chicken. They made a chicken sucker.
the last person who
That's
tried it
crazy.
called them cocksuckers.
Damn, there we go. He just made me put it down. You see how fast I put it down when he called it that? we'll do no cocksucking. Sorry. Yeah. That's what's up, though. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you bite it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a totally different ballgame.
Yeah, you bite these.
Just bite it a little bit, y'all get the flavor with the mixture.
Yeah.
You gotta bite it.
See, Vets, we didn't know. We,
All right.
we tried these 2 other times.
Yeah.
We got
It's different.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
that's definitely California candy right there. You know.
I didn't know a fruit in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fruit.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
outside of this so salty, I was afraid.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's
Mix it in.
yeah, it's definitely it's dope though. You know, this is stuff you grow up off of. You know what I'm saying in Los Angeles, and you know, like I say, it's Mexico. Right now, it's really Mexico.
So we usually rank them, but I think it's really understands that this is the one.
Yeah, this one won today.
Yeah, definitely.
We
Well,
don't
well,
even, like,
it ain't even no
we're gonna talk about
comparison,
that again. We gonna burn that in a fire.
man.
With the rest of the
I'm gonna have to ask somebody about this.
like
Yeah, wherever you bought them from, go ask them what they do with them. Cause, yeah, that, they gonna say you're trying to. They gonna be like,
They need to go
you
see-
gave to people, you go to jail. no to people.
Did they go to the doctor? They need to go see Dr.
Man,
Oz.
they didn't swallow it, did they? No. Oh no, they all spit it out. I ate some. I'm like, oh, we gonna come on in the back. We gonna do it. We gonna do the routine in the back right here. Damn.
Let's get a couple more questions.
Also, we do have some Australian food if you want to try something.
Oh, I love Australia. You know, that's the one place that I went to overseas.
Did you try Vegemite?
A what?
Vegemite?
I don't know. I ate a lot of stuff in Australia.
It would be like toast with the green stuff on it.
Oh nah, I don't, cause they do like what, avocado toast. I don't like avocado.
That's not avocado.
No? Oh. See, they got me on some other stuff right now. And he came out with it.
All right, I wouldn't eat too much of it.
I'm not gonna eat too much of it.
If you want to try it.
We've tried this, so this one I'm not. This is just.
Hey, you know the funny thing about it, that it's a whatever it is an Australia, you know, situation. When I went to Australia my first day, they kind of held me to what I said. The dude came with some calamari. I had never heard of calamari. You know, when I was in, yeah, you know, and he was like, "What is it?" I mean, he was like, "You want some?" You know me, I order chicken everything. I chicken fingers or chicken wings or whatever, you know. And he like, I'm like, "What is it?" He like, "Calamari." I'm like, "Well, what is it?" He like, "It's squid." I was like, "Oh no, I'm cool with that.
From what
I'm
I
cool."
understand, it's squid that apparently, if you eat it the way they usually eat it, it can still like the suction stuff.
No,
can
that's
fuck-
when it's like alive.
Oh damn!
This is
I hope
raw.
not. 'Cause-
That's when it's raw.
But yeah,
People
no,
eat it
it was
raw?
it was fried. It was little fried. It was fried calamari, and I was like, you know what? I'm in Australia, man. I'll try anything once, and they held me to it. They had me eating kangaroo, so I ate kangaroo. I ate crocodile,
Okay.
I tried crocodile.
mud crab, which was a crab, and it was just gritty, like you dropped your crab meat in the dirt and you just didn't wash it all the way off. You just ate it and you crunching on it, you know. But you know, it was cool. You know, mud crab wasn't bad, but they helped me to a lot of their Australia cuisine. So yeah, I'll try it. You know.
All right, so this is Vegemite. Something they spread on their toast, just like if they were like,
They don't. They're
peanut
peanut
butter.
butter, stuff like.
not really peanut butter, but it don't taste like peanut butter. I'll tell you that.
That's why I stopped saying that whenever they started comparing it. To
It
peanut
tastes
butter.
like gravy, like they put gravy on the toast, like for real. It tastes, yeah, like that's what you go put in your your top ramen. Hey, put some of that Vegemite on my top ramen real quick. Dang,
Yeah. It's supposed to be really good, but it's
Vegemite.
And that's a special blend. That's a special blend.
And it's a special blend of Vegemite. You know what I'm saying? So.
We like Australia's like our second home. We get a lot
Okay.
of fans from there. We actually this was a fan sent. We get fan
Okay.
sent food from Australia a lot because they saw us try regular Vegemite once and they got us that. So since we've gotten that, we try to introduce everybody to Vegemite since it's
Man, tell them to send you some chicken chip, and I'm coming back for it. That's
Well,
hey.
Did you have a meat pie when you was out there?
Who?
Meat pie.
Meat pie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had a couple
Okay,
meat
no, because
pies.
we had meat pie Pringles, great, but they fuck your breath up.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a place called Chicken Chip. It's called Chicken Chip, and they do a rotisserie chicken, and every side you can name. Like that was the first place I ever had like sweet potato fries, and you know, like any side you can name, they got like that's their signature. You know, is the chicken, and then you know the sides like anything you want like name of that. It was a dope restaurant, and I ate that every day when I was out there. My boy was like, "What you want? Chicken chip?" He was like, "Oh, I love you. You just so easy and simple." That's me. You know, I stay simple, man. But you know, Australia was dope too. You know, the one thing I remembered about Australia was the sky. Like the sky was like super turquoise. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that's where I'm at with it. I got to get back to those those situations. You know where it's it get back fun. Life was fun. Back then. It was cool. And traveling and get out your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? The world is so big and. I remember as a kid, I would sit up in the top of a tree and just look at all the lights in Hollywood before all the buildings came, before all that. And just, you could see Hollywood from South Central Los Angeles and just be like, and I used to get in trouble just sitting in the top of the tree and be, how we was kids, you don't let that street light catch you and you ain't in this yard. You know what I'm saying? I got in trouble all the time because I was looking at the, the lights of Hollywood and I always was like, that's where I belong. So it's been since that, from the top of the tree to, because, we all got those people that, like my uncle was, my Uncle Nelson was for me. He, once he came home, from the Army and stuff like that, he was like, hey, they were like, hey, yeah, they ain't dancing. And, he was that uncle that, hey, wake up, little nigga, come show these niggas how to dance. These niggas don't know how to dance, and I'm do that little dance the little boy Michael Jackson do. You know what I'm saying? So
this is like the 5th interview where we had this exact story. Of
yeah,
uncle that made like
yeah, yeah. So that always. Just about any entertainer, what I'm saying, you'll always get that because your people believe in you first. You know what I'm saying? Even maybe my uncle seen this in me when I was a kid. And he was he would brag to his friends and like, hey, my nephew will kill you in that dancing, and he'll come there make me dance and then go back to bed. Because we gotta go to school in the morning. You waking us up at 3:00. So it started from that and. It's been, a journey with what's the name, with doing music and, having a passion for it. So, like I say, everything molds you if you do it enough. If you stick at it enough, it'll mold you into what you're supposed to be. Don't believe the naysayers, don't believe the doubters, because when you guys were going to start your TV show or your interviewing show, like if somebody would have told you back then, I'm pretty sure, man, why y'all want to do that, man? Everybody doing that, or, it's and that, and, where would y'all be if y'all would have listened to that, So that's kind of how I take it. Where would I be if I listened to the ones that, that tell me, don't do it, or, what am I doing it for, and,
No, I respect that. So, one more time, let everybody know about the single and how to get it and where they can find you at on the social media.
You got a couple other singles too, right?
Yeah. Well, how to find me on social media is Reppa Senta, REPPA SENTA, spelled just like that. And I'm on all social media under Reppa Senta. So, my Twitter, my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything. My title.
Spell it for him real quick.
R-E, Robert, Egg, Peter, Apple, Santa Claus. No, I'm just teasing. REPPA SENTA.
My bad, I didn't know we put it
right
on
below.
the screen.
Yeah. It's on the screen. So, but that's how we do it, and that's my IG the same. That's my, You know, that's my Facebook. You know, everything. It's under Title. It's under iHeartRadio, pretty much where you can find your search engine. I do have a hip hop album out. I just kind of once I started doing the pop music, my guy DK, like I said, he told me if it ain't a song like this, it's not a song no more.
I mean, still,
So
shout out the music you get out there, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I just threw the little album together. Well, not threw it together because I had been working on it, and my problem was everybody was telling me I just ain't put it out. Like you do both. Oh, you sound like you belong on the radio, or like I can hear this on the radio right now. It just sound like the stuff to. So getting that type of feedback from the music that I do, you know what I'm saying? It's been just from there, so I put it out. I just, put it out and it's been moving ever since. So that's the thing. Follow your own dream. You can sit around and wait for somebody and you're gonna wait forever. You know what I'm saying? Another one of my buddies, he had me in the barber shop in front of everybody. It's a packed barber shop, and he just, oh man, you disgust me. I'm like, huh? He like, you disgust me, man. Like, and I'm talking about everybody like, what are you talking about? He like, man, I heard this a year ago. Put it out, rap. Put it out. So, and, I just had to take, stuff like that in perspective because you got just as many people as telling you, like, no, you shouldn't be still doing this. You got people that's still down for you. Like, man, like, why ain't you just doing it, man? Just do it.
You, bro. I'm happy I sat and listened to what you was about to say because I thought you was going to tell me a story about how you knocked somebody the fuck out. But no, I've been there, man. I've been there with the people that I believe that have the talent to do it and just don't be. And I've been like, I'll sit at their crib and they'll play me 30 songs that nobody else has heard but me, and I'm sitting there looking at you like. And you're right. At some point, I've talked really disrespectfully to at least one or two. Like, you stupid. Like, this shit is fire. I'm tired of listening to it while we playing Madden. Why aren't we out here hustling this music? Or why aren't we on the road?
Yeah.
And so believe me, like I've done that with the people that I'm around that I believe that are talented enough to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even like basketball, football, them are the best players and them are the best ones, the ones that ain't really doing it. Mm-hmm. The ones that ain't really doing it. So the ones that, rather go to work and feed their family, and the ones that, they have great music, they have great speed, they have great, all kind of things, but they never pushed it, and you get caught up in the, in real life, and situations happen, especially, once you become grown and start having kids and all that, like the situations happen, and it's easy to get off of what you feel is what it is, but that's to be determination that they get you to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like that, once you put that behind yourself, once you just take that thought and say, you know what, like, cause maybe what, probably like 5 months ago when he did me that in front of the whole barbershop, and here I am today. Here I am today in Pittsburgh. After I leave Pittsburgh, I go off to Philly and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Next week I got Dallas, and then I come back to LA and I do the DJ Quick show. So it's just 5 months ago. Like my boy was like, "You disgust me," and sometimes it takes that. It takes real words. It takes things that people that believe in you. And because I kind of feel like I was letting my people down. You know what I'm saying? Like, my boy who I'm here with, I kind of felt like, I let them catch down, by not pushing what I'm supposed to push and not doing what I'm supposed to do. Because how can, they have something to model themselves after if I'm just, sitting back not doing nothing myself? If I'm supposed to be the front runner, or if I'm the one that they looking at to say, okay, if he can make it, then I know I can get down and go do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just sitting back, like you say, just recording songs, which was my literally my problem. I always recorded songs. Everybody always said they was dope, but I just never put them out. And once I start putting them out, I started seeing the things that people were saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, even people that I wasn't talking to, or, that I was in the business with, that I'm not in business no more, they're like, oh, well, what Rep is doing? You know, how he got a song on the radio and this and that. Like, what is he doing? Like, it's just what it is. Cause like High Speed is on the radio right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand why. You know, Las Vegas just picked it up. Or I'm in negotiations for Las Vegas to pick it up on a radio station. So it's just, you know, you got to push yourself. You know, once you start pushing, then you never know what door opens. You know, you never know where your next hit gonna come from. You never know where your next, you know, touchdown gonna happen, or you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not doing it, you just somebody that can do it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming out here and let us know what you was getting into. I also want to make sure everybody knows, check out Grandma Worldwide Radio. High Speed will be on there as much as anywhere else that he got his music playing. And it's also Tidal, iHeartRadio, and
Yep.
hopefully
Spotify,
next time,
you know, yep.
And next time, I hope we get to see you and perform next time you come out.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I've been doing now. I've been trying to set up shows to come out here and perform and just make, you know, connections and stuff like that. Shout out to Grand Moo. You know, I went and did they club, you know, and, you know, had a fun time with it, you know. The guy who put me over there, he was like, you know, I don't know if your music is for these people. I was like, bro, just trust me. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? And they enjoyed it, you know. They was like, okay, it's cool. You know, like I said, I got more of a street edge, so that's why I can kind of go play in any venue. It's not street music for, you know, the regular, you know, street dude that's out trapping and something like that. But if he come across it, it ain't like, I can't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like more like, yeah, let's do it. Like I can rock with this for a second. Once it go off, you know, it's like the next song, you know. Mm-hmm. So definitely. But High Speed, you know, the video is just about done. We just shot the video right before I left from Los Angeles. I got a couple dope people that became a part of it. Swift Car Club, they came out. They brung the Lambos out. They brung the Hummers out. They brung all the tricked out cars and, you know, made the video dope, you know, with the, you know, the vehicles. Then I have Ebony Adams. She's 16-time world champion karate. Okay. If you guys remember the TV show Blade, I mean, not the TV show, but the movie, the first Blade. Okay. She was the little girl that fought Wesley Snipes, kicked him through the glass and all that. Yeah, she, you know, Ebony Adams, she's dope. And then, you know, my homegirl Wiz, you know, she was the, you know, the sexiness of the, you know, the video. And, you know, but she's really a boss. She's the CEO of the Compton's Ball. She's the one putting the Compton's Ball on, you know, herself. So it's not like, you know, I got a bunch of video girls and, you know, people that's just coming to stand around. I got like real people that, you know, that do real things that came and be a part of what I had going on. So, you know, that was a blessing to, you know, to get those type of people to come, you know, support you. You know, because it's hard. You know, it's hard to get regular people to support you. So, you know, people that's already in the caliber of who they are in life, you know, once they come support you, you know, that's big.
Definitely. So, definitely check out everything, y'all. Like I said, we can't wait for the music video to see what the High Speed music video is like. And always remember, man, Grandma Worldwide Radio. We here Monday through Thursday, so please check it out on YouTube and on the Grandma Worldwide Radio app. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate grind mode. I tried. I appreciate ground mode. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide Radio. You know, y'all brung me out, man, and that was dope, man. I appreciate that. Like, don't think that I'm not humble enough to say that, you know, I appreciate it, because anything that you do in life is always a blessing, you know what I'm saying, especially if you can reach some type of success at it. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to poison you with
oh, no, it's all good, man. Like I say, I try anything once, and believe me, that was only once.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.